Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's Worimi, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Love your questions, love your comments, keep them coming. Entertainment only, sometimes entertaining, sometimes just there for illegal reasons. A little bit late today, I was having a blast on Hogarth and Linda's live, so thank you so much for having me over there. Yeah, love the community. Love the community. That being said, if you are a rabid conservative, MAGA, Trump supporter, whatever, don't bother to comment. What will happen is I can't actually block you from the channel, but I will hide your comments, and will hide you from the channel, which means if you then comment from then on in, you're just yelling into the ether, so there's no point. Okay, using my Gilded Tarot Royale. Oh, a few notes. Apparently, Tom Sousey, oh, I'm sure I've pronounced that wrong. You know, the New York Democratic guy is getting sworn in today. Last night, my time, so it would have been daytime, your time. Johnson, McConnell, Schumer and Biden had a big powwow meeting, a lot of pressure being applied to pass a budget. Danny Shea had yesterday that, very same as me, a budget will be passed, but then it'll be bye-bye Johnson. It will be a very uninspiring budget. So, woo-wee, but then it'll be bye-bye Johnson shortly afterwards. So we'll see how that plays out. Huge hugs to the Texas firefighters and those in the Chicago region who have been firefighters in Texas, tornadoes in Chicago. Please, everybody keep safe. So I want to have a look at the SCOTUS. So the SCOTUS have announced that they will hear the immunity challenge that Trump is bringing forth. Yeah, that's okay. If the president's got immunity, yeah, I'd love to see Biden name Hunter, Joe Biden name Hunter as the next president, the next heir, and step aside for him. Yeah, this is what we're talking about. If a president has immunity, this is what we're talking about. Joe Biden can then just declare Biden's for life as president and get rid of the disband the SCOTUS and oh, you name it. It's just literally putting in a King Henry VIII type monarch if the SCOTUS allow this immunity to hold. And I don't see it happening. Don't know any readers seeing it happen. I hope it's just not our bias. But they've expedited the hearing and we'll hear it on the 22nd of April. This just goes to show you how slow the legal system works, which is probably not a bad thing because it means if you're innocent, you've got more chance of getting off. They're not making a rash throw them in a gulag in Siberia decision. They're actually going through the case fully. But what I have seen is the reason being, and Linda G was talking about this today, for those that have been with me for a while will have seen readings on this, there is bickering going on in the back rooms, back and forth. I get that there are three holdouts, the usual cronies. Who have we got? Clarence Thomas, Alito, and one other, and I don't know their name, the other, you know, one that was put in by Trump, not Coney Barrett and not Kavanaugh. So I do get that there will be three holdouts. There's three holdouts. There's a lot of squabbling. I mean, literally playground squabbling going on behind the scenes, and I think that's why they're going to bring it out into a public uh, panelled hearing. So apparently, 24th of April is the date that the verbal arguments begin. So let's see. Show me. Will the SCOTUS grant Trump immunity? Well, yeah. Okay. Restriction. So this is no immunity. However, behind the scenes, there's stuff going on that we don't know about. And it is those that are influenced by overseas. I mean, and then we've got the overseas devil money, which they're going to find really burdensome when it comes public. Burdensome in the face of the DOJ. It's the DOJ DOJ case that is coming forward, but it may also be Biden's appointments on the panel, on the judge, on the SCOTUS. So we're talking about, oh gosh, I'm just trying to think. There's two of them. Is there two of them? No, there's only the one. But yeah, the mature negotiating energy here rather than the squabblers. Okay, sorry, I do. Oh, there's so much for this poor little Aussie with a Kiwi background to get her head around. So let's have a look. So that's not going to really affect. How is the SCOTUS going to rule in regards to, is Trump, show me from Trump's point of view. Got something, from Trump's point of view, is the how's the SCOTUS going to rule in regards to the immunity? Okay, come on down. 6 minutes of waffle before I even get there. Yeah, disappointment. Trump's going to be disappointed. 3 cups spilt. Again, I keep seeing that there's 3 going to be holdouts. The three holdouts for Trump, but it's not going to be enough. I know there's only 2 in the background here, but I am drawn to the sun shining radiantly through the strength of this tree in the background, which I always go by imaging. I know the by rote meanings, but I go by imaging as well. Okay, thank you. I'm getting Brown Jackson, and there's the other female there. These 2 bringing a case, but it may also be Kavanagh and Coney Barrett standing firm with the strength of the SCOTUS. So just be, yeah, okay, thank you. Love it when my boys say that. They're saying, yes, you got that last one right. So the 2 cups standing here in support of the light shining through the strength of this tree, Kavanagh and Coney Barrett. Okay, so what does that make? How many are in the SCOTUS? Is it 8 or 9? So it's either 5 to 3 or 6 to 3. So I don't know whether it has to be a unanimous vote or a majority. Let's see where this goes. Challenged by, well, can be the birth of something significantly new coming forward, but it can also be Russia, Iran, China, foreign government influence. So the decision challenged by foreign government influence, well, yeah, we know who that is. Sword of Truth being drawn from the sheath and it's not upheld, but it's being drawn and bringing with it the dove of peace and wisdom and logic and all being right. So I'm going to say that they are going to uphold the immunity. Let's see where we go. In the past, heartbreak, loss, despair. We're looking at 22nd of April. April's a really bad month for Trump's health. So perhaps something happens in earlier April that makes the decision a little bit easier. But because this is a vascular moment, but it's also, again, the three justices in the past. Oh, thank you. Okay, the oddest, even though I know it's not the by rote meaning, but I've gotten that they pledged their fealty, they pledged their hearts to in the past. I'm really getting that. They've plunged their swords into the heart to pledge their fealty to you know who, and the foreign influence. Okay. Harsh truth coming forward. I did ask how it's going to go for Trump. Yeah, harsh truth coming forward. Oh, okay. On this sort of truth being drawn, which will bring about a new start, the chain is broken. I haven't really noticed that before. The chain of the sheath is broken and the sword is drawn from it. So I'm wondering whether the sheath is this in the past and the sword's been drawn from it, the chain's been broken. How's it going to go for Trump? That might be when okay. I do keep getting that he has a plan to flee overseas, but he's not going to be able to bring it to fruition. So that's the immediate future. So he may be getting wind and thinking of doing this prior to the ruling. How's it going to go? Externally, a decision needs to be made. It is literally a divergence moment. There is a path of light that is being brightly lit, which is the correct path to be on, or it's down into the thicket. The dark thicket, the dark shrubbery is the second path. As you can see here, this path divides off down into the dark shrubbery or on the path of light that they've to go through. Okay, internally, insecurity, desperate to hold on to money secrets. Oh, absolutely not surprised. Volatile information being brought forward and karma coming and biting on the bum. He's no longer Teflon Don. Harsh truth causing a karmic moment. Queen of the mature feminine energy being brought forward. They may not reveal everything in the cup, but it is the mature feminine energy. Now, remember I was saying Jackson Brown, and I can picture the other Democratic female on the SCOTUS, but it's not even, and we've got Comey Barrett, who, well, I mean, if that doesn't look like Comey Barrett in a previous life of having her hair tightly braided and the girdles on so she might be the surprise flip here. So how's it going to go for Trump? It's not going to go well. Not going to go well. And I think it might even take him by surprise. And here we have the ill health card. Might take him by surprise and the ill health because he knows that his backup is against the wall and he's going to have to surrender to the January the 6th investigation. This is the Domestic Homeland Security, the January the 6th investigation, and face justice. Hooey, Jack Smith, Alex Whiting. Doesn't he look like Clark Kent? And Tower moment. How's it going to go for Trump? Not well. We've got lies, betrayal, deceit. We've got secrets being brought to the surface and exposed. We've got throwing under the bus and infighting amongst his supporters, his circles of support, due to their foolishness. Foolishness, yeah, it just keeps going. None of them are good cards. The all-seeing eye bringing forth an emotional cleansing and a new beginning as there is this judgment moment. The blindfold needs to be taken off, the decision made, and it will be. And we've got here the money laundering, the grifting, poor choices being brought forward for the voter to see. And I think it's going to happen really quickly. Do want to ask Pendulum, actually, because I'm getting a real odd feel that it's actually going to happen sooner. So come on up. Let that settle. Round and round means they're ready for a question. Back and forth towards me is a yes, side to side is a no. I know the date has been set for the 24th of April for the SCOTUS to hear the oral arguments for Trump's immunity. Is something going to happen sooner? Are they going to bring it forward? Are they going to hear this sooner? And it's into a yes. I'm feeling it's gonna. I don't know why. Okay, it's gone into sort of now. When I said I don't know why, we may not hear the reason why. Can I ask a question, please? Just again, for those that are wondering, I just hang it around my finger like that, so it's just dropping down. Can I ask a question, please? For any reason, is the Supreme Court of the United States going to hear Trump's immunity case sooner than allocated? Are they going to hear it sooner than allocated? Yes. Okay. Can I ask a question? Is it actually going to go to a public hearing? No. Oh, this is bizarre. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. What I was really feeling is there's a decision that's going to come prior from the Supreme Court. Man, I've got a mixed bag happening there. Oh, I just got told that Trump's plans to flee will come to light prior. And such a convoluted past. Such a convoluted, and it will prompt the SCOTUS. I won't keep reading on it. I'll just leave that for today. We might have a look, because otherwise I'll still be here in about 3 hours' time pulling cards on it, because it's just taking me down this convoluted path. There is something that is going to happen, that is going to come to light, that is going to prompt, this is what I'm getting, that is going to prompt the SCOTUS to make a decision on it prior to the 22nd of April. Whew, see how it plays. Wow. Okay, love to you all. Take care.